The 2013 movie year officially comes to an end with Sunday's Academy Awards. And it all comes down to the final Oscar, the big prize handed out close to the stroke of midnight, Best Picture. Here are the whys and the why nots for the 9 movies competing for Best Picture. American Hustle is the fashion-challenged and morally slippery late 1970s where con artists are teaming with the FBI to scam corrupt New Jersey politicians and mobsters. Why could win? Well, it's a clever caper led by Christian Bale, Amy Adams, and Bradley Cooper, and it shares the lead for total nominations with Gravity. Ensemble stars are catnip for Academy voters. Why it might not win? Well, Oscar elders may have found the film more cynical than comical. In Captain Phillips, Tom Hanks plays the titled sea captain who must rely on his wits to survive after pirates commandeer his ship off the coast of Somalia. Why it could win? Nobody knows how to raise pulses like director Paul Greengrass, and veteran Hanks and newcomer Barkid Abdi deliver outstanding performances as captive and captor. Why not? Well, it hooks, but there are bigger fish in the Academy Sea this year. In Dallas Buyers Club, Matthew McConaughey is a rodeo cowboy who won't go quietly after he receives a fatal HIV diagnosis. Why it could win? Well, powerhouse performances by McConaughey and co-star Jared Leto and a conscience-tweaking story of medical impotence and legal obstruction make this a message pick that's hard to ignore. Why it might not win? The acting isn't great past the 2 male leads, and the story sags midway through. In Gravity, catastrophe turns a routine space mission into a desperate flight to return to Earth for Sandra Bullock's and George Clooney's astronauts. Why it could win? Groundbreaking special effects and genuinely involving drama combined for an IMAX-sized movie experience. Why it might not? The drama works in spite of the laughably dumb script, not because of it. In Her, a computer nerd played by Joaquin Phoenix falls in love with his computer operating system, which has the sexy voice of Scarlett Johansson. Why it could win? It's a moving story that also points to a very plausible man-machine future. Why not? Well, there may not be enough soul in this machine to overcome the potential ick factor. In Nebraska, Bruce Dern's Montana codger Woody is convinced a $1 million lottery jackpot awaits him at the end of the road. Why it could win? It's a Heartland Road movie that speaks to the dreamer in all of us. Why it might not? Director Alexander Payne has been accused of mocking his Nebraska brethren, not celebrating them. In Philomena, Judi Dench is a faithful Irish Catholic named Philomena who seeks to find out what happened to the child she gave up for adoption decades ago. Why it could win? The one unabashed heart-tugger amongst the Best Picture candidates, this one is reportedly playing very well with Academy voters. Why it might not? This one also has the fewest nominations of all the Best Picture candidates, never a good sign. In 12 Years a Slave, Chiwetel Ejiofor is Sullivan Northup, a free black family man living in pre-Civil War America who fights for freedom after slave traders kidnap him. Why it could win? The fact-based story has historical importance and dramatic urgency, enough to make it not only the most prestigious of the Best Picture contenders, but also the most significant. Why it might not? It's a truthful but very tough sit, and rumors have it many of those Academy screening discs might have remained unviewed. And finally, The Wolf of Wall Street, where Leonardo DiCaprio is a rapacious financier who separates suckers from their money, hookers from their undergarments, and pills from their bottles. Why it could win? It's a different kind of thrill ride, refusing to yield to convention or cowardice, and it's made by Martin Scorsese, of all people. Why it might not? Well, 3 hours of stealing, sexing, and snorting coke could wear out Rasputin, let alone meek Oscar voters. I'm Peter Howell for TheStar.com. See you at the movies.